Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This is on the Baltimore bridge collapse, and it was a absolute horrible situation. So far, 6 people are gone. Uh, they're no longer with us, so I mean it's a terrible thing that has happened. So hopefully, there's no more people found in that situation. So here we go. Absolutely a wake-up call. Key Bridge tragedy was makings of 1980 Baltimore crash, but worse. When a container ship slammed into Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge on Tuesday, it led to a disastrous collapse that left 6 people presumed dead and took out one of the region's key infrastructure links. It wasn't the first time that kind of impact had happened. 4 decades earlier, another container ship that also lost power hit the same bridge and it stood strong. But this time, guys, it didn't. We had a few people working on there from a company. It was contracted out to work on that bridge at the time. Those people most of them have all lost their lives. And it's a sad tragedy. The people that also were running on the bridge, driving on the bridge, we're not too sure what happened to them yet. I think one person was found, but he's in critical condition in the hospital right now, so that's not, too bad. Hopefully he pulls through. Okay, let's see this. So, the drastic difference in outcomes between the two accidents is the example of dangerous caused by the massive increase in shipping vessel size in the intervening decades. It's also raising questions about whether changes in bridges design could have prevented the deadly collapse. Now, I'm not too sure if that, maybe it would. I'm not too sure, but what happened is that the ship lost power and the guy, the pilot, wasn't able to steer the ship in the right direction before he could get power again. So, I mean, they called for help, and it was too late. By the time that they did, the big ship was already collided with the Baltimore bridge, so that didn't happen. So let's see, a CNN review of public records and interviews about a dozen bridge and shipping experts show that hundreds of bridges over the U.S. waterways were built decades ago when container ships were a fraction of the size and weight they are today. Bridges of the era when the Key Bridge was built weren't designed to protect against collisions with ships as big as the Daily, the vessel that caused the Baltimore catastrophe. Now, this ship here, I don't know if I could. Okay, this ship here is basically what they're saying is oversized, and the bridge wasn't designed to collide with a big boat like this. Now, this is a extremely big boat, so I'm guessing back then they didn't have these sizes running through, through that bridge. So, I'm sorry, underneath the bridge. So when this collided with the bridge, it just collapsed. It was just a big collapse. So. Some experts said that this week's disaster could inspire engineers to reevaluate whether America's aging infrastructure can withstand impacts from the gigantic ships and transit on our waterways today. It's absolute wake-up call, said Rick, a professor director of Cornell University program in infrastructure policy. The people who were building the Francis Scott Key Bridge never really completed ships of this size. It wasn't their fault. They just did not have a crystal ball. So they couldn't predict that they're going to have these type of ships back then going through there. I mean, this magnitude or size, basically. So this thing was massive. So, guys, let's go into the video and go over the footage of how it happened. A lot of people have probably seen it by now, but let's see the footage. So let's go over the footage. Hey guys, this is reviewing the video of the actual footage of what happened. This behemoth of a ship trying to go underneath the bridge. An absolute disaster. Loses power, as you can see. Lights go off, and this thing just hits the bridge, collision on, and it just crumbles. It just crumbles. See, the lights go off now, and then it's just gonna hit that bridge and just crumble to the ground into the sea. It's crazy. Look at that. Any second now. There you go. Wow.